Circle After Show, the Inner Circle Podcast After Show. This is where, you know, we get a little more naughtier, we talk a little more shit, we give you a little more, whatever it may be. Like Britney Spears, we give you more. And right now, as you guys know, we've been celebrating Pride Month, highlighting and having guests on that are part of the LGBTQ plus community, celebrating them. And today we just finished having a special guest, Joseph Matthew Garrett. He is dope. If you have not watched episode 162 with our special guest, definitely go check him out. Go check that episode out because he was such a dope guest. Can't wait to have more of him on the show. We love guests who just come on and we just have such a like synergy that it's like we have to have you back on the show. We have to have you back, and we definitely established that with Joseph. Again, if you have not watched that episode or listened to that episode, you can catch it on YouTube, Facebook, or your favorite streaming services. You know, we stream on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, all your favorite streaming platforms. Definitely check it out. But wanted to jump on because, as you guys know, it's Pride Month, and this weekend it just so happens to be New York Pride. Finally, we get to New York, right? And New York Pride is always a doozy. A lot of people love New York Pride. We are one of the biggest ones in the country. I said one of the biggest ones because I know there's others, but we are one of the biggest ones in the country. And I wanted to take some time today on the after show to give you the top essentials to have during a pride. And just not New York Pride, for any pride. I know Pride Month is June, but as we know, as the summer continues, there's many more prides held around the country, going deep into late August into Labor Day with New Orleans big celebration that they have down there. So I want to bring you some essentials to have during Pride. I mean, maybe you may be a baby gay, you may not know better. You may be an older gay, and maybe not know better either. So here I am, here giving you some essentials to make sure you have during Pride this not only this Pride month, but during the whole summer. With starting with one of the essentials, water. I mean, we all know water is needed for us, right? We all know our body's made of a percentage of water. So definitely the majority of gay prides are held during summer. We know this. So the combination of hot sun and melting down and marching and dancing, and unfortunately, some of us, be careful out there, consuming certain substances could, dehydrate us and just, not be good for us. So make sure we're drinking plenty of water, rehydrate, bring it. Listen, it could be a little expensive especially during prides because everything's hyped up with waters. What water is usually what $1 or two at the club or just anywhere. Expect to maybe pay $10 for waters during Pride. Um, and again, we're being transparent. We're being real here. We're not gonna censor ourselves, but especially the pill poppers that want to have some fun during Pride. Again, be safe. and we're not promoting drugs, but we get being realistic here. We know what happens. So make sure to drink enough water and hydrate yourself. Um, moving on, a colorful, cool as fuck outfit. Listen, it is the time, pride, and what I've known to accept and love of pride is the outrageous, crazy outfits that everyone decides to bring out and show their ass. So, you may, it is a time to just be free. So, a colorful, cool as fuck outfit, do your thing. But also, it is summertime, remember. So, some shades and some sunblock. You don't want to burn. You don't want to, you need your hater blockers. I call them hater blockers, not only from the sun, but also from the haters. Cool shades. You may see a bitch you don't like. Keep it moving. Oh, you seen me? You say I didn't see you. You were wearing your hater block, and the darker the tint, the better, because a better excuse for you to say I didn't see you, Miss Thing. Um, Rainbow flags. Hello, we are celebrating Pride after all. And just like us good old Puerto Ricans, where we are, it could be a Puerto Rican, the Puerto Rican Day Parade could be a month or two away. But us Puerto Ricans already have our flags like raised up high, celebrating months ahead. You need that too for Pride. Make sure you have some rainbow flags, something to wave and just be proud and about. Now, a complimentary whistle. Nowadays the fan is taking the sound that is taking course. We hear that a lot in the clubs, but also back before the fans, the whistles. The whistles got the party started and was a way to celebrate. So have a good old whistle with you. Or a good old whistle if you're like me who doesn't know how to whistle that well by yourself. Comfy footwear. Listen, Pride, especially in New York, it's a lot of walking. Last year, I remember doing a lot of walking um, from the village, from the Lower East Side to Midtown to Hell's Kitchen. It was a lot of walking. So make sure to wear some proper, comfortable footwear now. I know with those outfits and the outfits we want to create out there, you know what I mean? Like they get crazy. I know some people like to wear the big heels if you're dressing up, but again, it's all about comfort and it's all about the level of uncomfort you can take. Beauty is pain, right? They say, right? Anyways, moving on to some essentials. A witty sign. I remember the days of the signs at the concerts and stuff. A witty sign still goes a long way. While we all love the chance to have a rave, for some people, prides have become way too much about the party. But prides still have a political purpose, especially those held in in countries where the fewer LGBTQ rights. So jump on the bandwagon or float and show yourself. Put up a good sign, whether it's political, whether it means something to you. Make your motherfucking statement. Um, Cold hard cash is the next essential to have. Don't forget to take out your wad of notes the night before. Listen, the ATM lines can be crazy. ATM, especially in New York, especially if you're in Manhattan, they're gonna be charged. Their little charges, fees are astronaut, like be up there as well. And for tip, it's better just to do quick cash. Like have your change, take out some cash. Listen, I'm preparing this Pride weekend. Me and my man have a list. We are ready. We are preparing for this Pride weekend, and I want you to be prepared too. Take out some cash. I'm not the biggest cash someone who carries cash like that. You know what I mean? I say if I lose my wallet, I'd rather lose my whole wallet and cards and be able to cancel my cards, etc., versus losing a wad of cash. But this Pride weekend, I'm taking out a certain amount of cash um to do the deed. Now, next, a handheld fan. It gets hot. It gets hot. And this is another thing me and my partner have been planning, like a portable device hand. Because listen, I sweat. I sweat very easily, especially when I'm dancing my ass off. And again, pride, especially in New York, so many people, so it gets hot quick. So have a handheld fan. I know these have become very popular, but a portable one also have become popular. Amazon, check it out. An open mind. Those of us under the LGBTQ umbrella encompass a wide variety of genders, sexualities, and races, not just our own. Take pride as a chance to engage and celebrate with other members of our community. Listen, even for myself, I still don't understand the complex stories of maybe someone who identifies as bisexual or someone who identifies themselves as trans. Um, we are here to learn from each other, not tear each other apart. Um, Next, a fanny pack. I will be having one. In this fanny pack, listen, is the fashion accessories of 2019. Aside from being on trend, a well-placed fanny pack keeps your cell phone and cash safe. And you could also carry, little nips. I will be carrying a little handkerchief to wipe myself from the sweat. Your house keys, portable charger. Listen, if you're gonna be out all day and about, portable charger goes a long way. So a fanny pack also goes a long way. Your best undies. You may be sweating and stuff, but listen, make sure to put on your sexiest underwears that day because you never know. You may get lucky. And moving on, your positivity and pride. it's last but not least, but make sure you bring your pride and show it off. As members of the LGBTQ plus community, we don't get many other chances to come together. So stand up, be proud, and be counted. That is your chance to show the world who you really are and champion how far how far you in the LGBTQ community have come. So again, these are some essentials to have. Hopefully, you guys have a great New York Pride. And as the summer continues and many other cities and places celebrating Pride, have a safe, proud, happy, fun Pride. Thank you guys for tuning in to the after show right here on the Inner Circle podcast. Catch us next week as we close out the last week of June Pride. Thank you so much. You can like, follow, share, subscribe, everything the Inner Circle podcast. We are on YouTube. A like, a subscribe goes along the way, and it's free. Facebook, and you can catch us streaming on our regular episodes on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, all those good places. But this episode right here, exclusively only on YouTube. So you want to make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, share that. Thank you guys so much. Catch us next week with all new episodes every Wednesday, live at 8 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. I'm Charlie. I'm out. See you guys.